Good morning. So after the complaint of korach, the Leviim get their stature properly and who they really are. And that's what it says, Va'avad halevi hu es avedas haleviim. Avedas HaKodesh. First we have to understand what is this who, this extra who. Va'avad halevi hu. It could have just said, the Levi does his service. And then there's another thing. It's brought down that the demons, the shadim, were created as souls only, spiritual souls. Supposedly, God did not have the time to create the bodies. So it comes closer to Shabbos, and Shabbos hits. The souls were not the bodies weren't created for these souls of these demons. And the Leviim are the ones that fix this up. So there was a pagam, something missing in the creation, just like the north side of the world was open, left open, not completed. And we can transform the north to Kedusha. So same thing here also. But we have to understand what is going on. What is the advantage of creating bodies to these souls of demons? What do we gain out of it? And how do Levi, Shevet Levi, fix up this situation? What is going on here? So the things as follows. Levi is gevurah on the left, like we see in the spheres, chachmas to the right, gevurahs to the left. And the Levi is able to lift up and to fix up the chitzonim, the things which are not in the inward situation, not in the click, not in the yamin, not with the right, but left out on the outside. Shevet Levi has a capability of elevating it. And how do you do it? That's through the kohanim. Which the whole avodah of the Leviim was the idea of elevation. Gevurah elevates. To elevate the world. That's the idea of a korban also. To elevate the world. The fire comes from bottom, and then it goes up through the kohen's help, which the kohen is the hamshacha. Kohen draws down, he's chesed, draws down, and he is able to accomplish by the kohanim that what they did to elevate, that would draw down. And that's the whole purpose of the korban, to elevate the fire from above the korban, and then it draws down a hamshacha. Korach wanted to transform it, to make the smile, to make it yamin, to make the left the right. That would be chitzonim without anything to grab on. There's no keli to grab it on, because there's no hamshacha. Any Amshacha would not have the Chitzonius to accept it. That's what he wanted. And that is impossible. A lefty cannot become a righty. The left is Ha'ala Melamata Lamaila. That means elevate up above. And the whole tachlis is to make a dwelling place for God in this world. So you have to draw down. That's through the kohen. There's two opposite jobs. So he wanted to make it without kalim. And that's why the Leviim fixed up the left side. Fixed up and brought a goof to these demons. That is to make a keli to draw down these inyanim. Now, if the kohen just draws down without a vessel, it does not grab on. That's why lefties always have to come on to the righty. And that's the idea. That if you believe in estalkos, that's the idea of elevating up. That's the left. A yamin draws down. A yamin draws down. The right draws down. So you have to include the left into the right. But you cannot change the left to make it right. So really that the only way that you can make a dira b'tachtonim, to make a dwelling place for God, that's after through the kohen. And that's the idea of davening also. You daven, you elevate your neshama, your nefesh bahamis, your evil inclination, you elevate it up. But then you have the amshacha melamayla, that is shmeina esrei. That is to draw down a likus. So therefore, the only way you can draw down a likus is dafke if you have the kalim of the left. This kalim to the left. And the left, get the amshacha from the right. And through our avodah of transforming the left to the right, through the avodah of trying to cultivate between the right and the left, that's how he gets the level of va'avad alevi hu, that the alma diskasia, which is the elevation to the hidden worlds, draw down the hidden worlds to the revealed worlds. This world down here. And that's our avodah. And that's how you draw down the who, which is concealed. You draw it down in the revealed sense. And then we're zeicha to the time when the who will be zeh, which that is zeh keli vanveyu, double zeh, that this is God, we see God by the ultimate redemption, and the avodah of the Leviim is to be b'simcha. So with doing b'simcha, we draw down the greatest levels. And be'ez Hashem, through our avodah, as we see also, that the chayra, we had Yitzchak Avinu, which was gevurah. So why couldn't Yitzchak accomplish that? Yitzchak should have been able to accomplish it. Avram was chesed, Yitzchak was gevurah. So why couldn't he accomplish it? Because there was a separation. You couldn't connect Gashmi to Ruchni. You couldn't connect Gashmis to Ruchnis, Ruchnis to Gashmis. It was a separation. But after Matan Torah, we were able to. And that's why after the time of Korach, which he wanted to prove that the smile is Yamin, that we are the real ones, that we want the Rebbe to be bestalkus somewhere. We are the real ones. But after Matan Torah, we can draw down this galus of Mashiach in the most revealed sense. So Be'ez Shem, dafka through Simcha, and after our Avodah throughout the whole times after Matan Torah, we'll have the Gula Amitis Vashlema Imkli right now, and then we will only see the Gula Amitis Vashlema, and we'll bring a carbon Torah, thanks to Hashem. And we'll see how Hashem draws down the essence of God into the world. And Be'ez Shem will complete this Dira B'Tachtonim of the Gula Amitis V'Ashleima, the third base of Mikdash Imdi right now. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever.